Oh, cool. So Twitch Studio does not work if you're streaming from your Xbox. Wonderful. If I have to open it in the internet browser. Obviously I don't, because I normally use my phone. And I decided to use my laptop. My laptop is pretty slow and crappy. And I don't really know how to use it. Channel? Everything is giant on this page. Why is everything giant on this page? Okay. Still trying to figure out what I'm doing here. Of course my controller batteries are low. Of course. Of course, that's of course. Okay, yeah, no idea what I'm doing. Let's start justice for all. I lost something about. I know less about this, like I remember less about this game than I do about the first one, for whatever reason. How did I get into this mess? It's far enough. Can't run forever, Mr. Phoenix Wright. What have I done wrong? I'm not allowed to go on like this. Don't just simple defense attorney. Silence. You are no longer worthy of your title. Interesting nightmare. September 8th, 9:08 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby Number 1. What a nightmare. That's what I just said. What a sweet phone. Very. When's this set? 2016? It was made in like 2000 something. I love the ringtone though. And I bet it was this ringtone that caused it. I really shouldn't be dozing off right before a trial starts anyway. Huh? It looks like they hung up. Ah, good. I finally found it. Talk about a close call. I hate to do this to you, but eyelashes. My mascara is on point. Oh, I didn't read that. I was too busy looking at his eyelashes. A few minutes later, District Court Defendant Lobby Number 1. Ouch, my head is throbbing. He just hit me with a fire extinguisher. Right? Rude. Why does it feel so foggy in here? Maggie! The picture in Gumshoe's locker in the last trial, the last case, was of her. So I was like, oh. She hadn't introduced yet. Good morning. Good morning. What's wrong? You don't look well. People are at their best first thing in the morning. Where's that fighting spirit? Really? Some people maybe, yeah, not me though. Sorry, but can you please turn the cheeriness down? My head sort of hurts. Roger that. Or something? Huh? Trouble? Wait, never mind, you're a policewoman, right? I thought maybe I had done something wrong. What are you talking about? I'm the one in trouble. What? I'm placing my life in your hands today, Mr. Phoenix, Wright. Life in my hands? You promised me. You said you would prove that I was not guilty. Guilty? Just when I thought all hope was lost, when all the other lawyers had laughed me off. Leave it to me, you said. You, the one and only Phoenix Wright, came to save the day. And just like that, I was moved to tears, sir. I'll never forget what you're doing for me. Ever. What is this girl babbling about? Oh, he's lost his memory. Oh yeah. Quite a clever way for them to reintroduce the mechanics of the game, really. If he's lost his memory, then it needs to be explained to him again. Actually, I really love to watch court proceedings, and I always root for you to win. When I'm off when I'm off duty, I like to come here and... Oh, her last name's come up on the thing now. Did she introduce herself? What's wrong? You've been acting really strange and you keep staring at me. Yeah, well, your last name's Bird, and you were covered in feathers. Is that a thing? You're making me kind of nervous, sir. Oh, sorry. I'm afraid to ask, but here it goes. So this might sound bad, but who are you? Where? Mr. Wright, how can you say that? How can you do this to the fragile heart of a girl about to go on trial? Hold on, let's just... Okay, my battery should be okay. You're absolutely horrible. No, I'm I mean, I didn't mean it like that. Is this how a defense attorney treats his clients, sir? I can't believe this. Oh, I should probably check up the list of achievements in a second. I've just thought I have more. Yeah, I have some more disposable batteries here. So if these ones run out, it should be okay. My battery recharger is absolutely fucked. It takes so long to recharge my batteries, and I was a bit worried that they wouldn't be charged. But I have some more disposable ones just in case. Achievements list. No, it's just. Well, I think you have the wrong person. Clear episode 1. Press justice for all. Press gumshoe about they were even talking about marriage. Okay. And then that's the only one from one by the looks of it. Trials and tribulations. The ladder versus stepladder. Okay, yeah. It looks like there's only one in this, and that's to press gumshoe. About them talking about marriage. Yes, who am I? Why am I drawing a blank? The trial will begin shortly. Will the defendant and her lawyer please proceed to the courtroom immediately? The trial's about to start. I'm counting on you in there, okay? No, not okay. I seem to have lost my memory. I guess I must have amnesia. He's just like, yeah, maybe I got amnesia. I'm not at all concerned about that. Just, yeah. I don't know who the fuck I am, and what does it matter? Let's see. What can I piece together? From the sound of things, it's probably safe to say that I'm a defense attorney. And that is my client. And that girl, I said I'd prove her not guilty. I can't believe I made such an irresponsible promise. My voice is a bit there today. Someone, please. Edgeworth! Tell me this is just a bad dream. Where's Maya? Why do I get the feeling this is one dream I won't be waking up from? Gulp. District courtroom number 2. Pain. Because it's a tutorial. Court is now in session for the trial of Maggie Bird. Like Magpie? Oh my, yeah, that's just one giant bird pun. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. What is it, Mr. Wright? You talking to me? That is your name, dude. Do you see any other defense attorneys here? I guess not. Now then, are you ready? I'm gonna say yes. I guess even if I say no, it's like, oh. Or that could just end the trial. You never know with this bloody game. Sometimes picking like the no option can be like, no, what are you talking about? You have to be ready. Let's continue anyway. Or at other times you press no and it's like, well, okay, person's guilty, bye. I guess I should say yes for now. Are you ready, Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Wait a sec. If her life is in my hands, I should really do the responsible thing. And tell the court I have amnesia? Actually, you see, Your Honor, my memory is kind of... The court will not hear the defense's excuses. Because the defendant is a member of the police, this case is under great scrutiny. Therefore, we must make this trial fair but swift. I believe I've told you this before. I hope you're not telling me you've forgotten. Someone hit me over the head with a fire extinguisher, dude. Actually, I have. Mr. Payne, your opening statement, please. Yes, Your Honor. As I'm sure you're well aware, the defendant is accused of killing her lover. What's worse, her lover was a fellow police officer. A policeman? You did what to a policeman? It wasn't me. Besides, Dustin and I, we weren't lovers like that. In any case, the prosecution will prove that the guilty party is none other than the defendant. This should be a nice easy one because it's a tutorial, so it shouldn't be so long either. Very well. Mr. Payne, please call your first witness. It's been a while, Mr. Wright. Let's see what you've learned since last time. Dude, I kicked your ass last time. Why are you acting like this? I won't show you any mercy. I'm rookie. Yeah, let's pretend like it was mercy you were showing me last time. Okay, and who are you again? The prosecution calls Detective Dick Gumshoe to the stand. Yay. This should be quick then, getting this achievement. Here we go. Don't let me down, Mr. Wright. Nowhere to hide. I'm so dead. Oh, he said. Witness, please state your name and occupation. My name is Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir. You don't look very well, detective. Well, sir, the defendant, she works under me, so, you know. You work under that detective? Yes, sir. And while I was a trainee, he was also, sir. Such a wonderful guy, sir. I'll never forget what he's done for me. You are as bad as Meekins with the sir. Okay, calm down, I believe you. Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder. Yes, sir. It happened at the park near headquarters, Expose Park. The victim was one of the local cops, Dustin Prince. I like that. Dustin Prince. He was pushed down from the benches on the upper path, sir. The landing beat his body up bad and snapped his neck. Ow! The details are listed in the report that was distributed yesterday. Ah, yes. This autopsy report, correct? Why do I not remember getting a copy? I see everything is in order here. I should check the court record. I found this in my pocket, but I don't remember what it means or how it got there. I mean, it's a phone. Time of death? It says 9/6. I don't remember what it said the date was, but it's American, isn't it? So the 6th of August? No, September. Yeah, September's 9th. Oh! That's in 4 days. At 6:28 p.m, cause broken neck, body was also covered in bruises. Glasses found under the victim's body, pieces of nearsighted lenses were found nearby. Even the estimated time of death is unusually well documented. The victim's watch stopped from the impact of the landing, sir. Also, witnesses. This was in a park, I'm guessing people saw. The results of the autopsy confirm the time of death. If I may, Your Honour. The prosecution would like to submit this photograph. Very well, the court accepts it into evidence. Victim fell from the walking path above. Crime scene 1? Photo 1? Okay, so there's people looking from above. That clock says 20 to 12? Or 7? There's 9 something, was it not? There's a phone. His hand is in a weird position. Is he going to have been writing something? Because that is just this game all over. Wait. If he broke his neck from falling, how's he writing something? Right? Right? Okay. Now then, I recall at yesterday's preliminary hearing, a very important piece of evidence was brought to our attention. Yes, Your Honour. Yes, sir. Yes, I guess. Mr. Wright, is your head on right today? No, we've been over this. There was a very crucial piece of evidence found under the victim's body. The glasses. Sir? Have you lost your mind? Well, actually... it's just nerves. Give me a second. What? How can you talk like such an amateur? I thought you were a pro, sir. Alright, sir. I'll help you through this. At a time like this, maybe you ought to take a glance at the court record. I already did. The glasses. Yep, info about evidence and people involved with this case are listed there, sir. You can look at the court record by pressing the right bumper. The right bumper, huh? You really know what you're talking about, don't you? Too bad I'm a cop, right? Just think, I could totally be a legal aid instead. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? Court is in session. Save your chit-chat for later. Sorry, Your Honor. Well, I guess I'd better check the court record and see what I can find. What was it again? The right bumper? I've already done this. Right, Mr. Wright, let's see if your notes are in order. What was the piece of evidence found underneath the victim's body? Glasses. That's simple, Your Honor. A broken pair of glasses. That's right. The victim grabbed his killer's glasses as he was being shoved, sir, and held onto them as he fell. Then how are they under his body if his arms are up like that? Hey, why are you giving me the evil eye? Those glasses you're wearing. Ugh. Yes, this is my spare pair. But these glasses they found at the scene of the crime are not mine, I swear, sir. Oh, they're not hers. Well, surely, like, you'd be able to check. No two people have the same glasses prescription, so you could look at the prescription those glasses have, I guess. And you'd find that they wouldn't match. You're sure about that? Look, it was a coincidence that on the same day I accidentally stepped on mine. Stepped on them? Why were they on the floor? A coincidence, she says. Ugh. Hee hee. Your Honor, I have further evidence to present. Oh, you have more? And this evidence is very decisive. Very well. Let's hear from our witness about this evidence. There's something even more incriminating than the glasses under the victim's body, sir. During his date, the victim was pushed from the bench area, but he managed to write the culprit's name on the ground where he landed. How? I don't like saying it, but it was clearly the defendant's name, Maggie, sir. With this piece of evidence and the glasses, it's hard not to say she's the culprit. This is a picture of the writing, Your Honor. Why, this is... Yes, I can see her name is clearly written there. Here. The prosecution would like to submit this picture. Understood. The court accepts it into evidence. Is there anything... As if the glasses alone didn't make you look suspicious. The victim even wrote your name clear as day on the ground. Oh, his eye is kind of open, but he doesn't appear to have a pupil or anything. It doesn't appear to be anything else in this photo. Okay. But I already told you, those glasses aren't mine. And how do you explain his dying message? It's a conspiracy. I'm not guilty, sir. Fucking conspiracy? Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Cross-examine? Oh god, here we go. This is it. I'm counting on you. Sure, but what am I supposed to do? What? This isn't like you at all. Normally, this is the part where you get in the witnesses' faces. Get in their faces and do what? I guess there's no way around it. Okay, I'm gonna lend you a hand. The prosecution's witnesses all hide things from the court, which means they lie from time to time. Lie? But isn't that detective your superior? Well, even if they don't mean to lie, sometimes people just remember things wrong. As a detective, he does sort of look like a scatterbrain. It doesn't matter. Either way, it's bad for us, sir. That's why when you question witnesses, you have to find and expose their lies. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please. Yes, Your Honor. Talk about trial by fire. Here goes nothing. As long as I can expose the lies, we should be alright. Okay, it doesn't say he died instantly, but a broken neck would suggest that he did from a fall. There's something even more incriminating than the glasses and the person's bodies. The culprit's name? Yeah, I was surprised too. I didn't want to believe it, but was the name that of my client? I don't know if anybody was clearly the defendant's name. Are you absolutely certain? Sorry, pal, but that's what it said. This is a picture of it. No matter which way you look at it, it still says Maggie. He's got a point. Hey, hold on. Huh? Don't hurt me. I know the picture says Maggie, but now that she mentions it, something does kind of feel off about this picture. That's how you know you found a contradiction. Now hurry up and present some evidence. So that's what spotting a contradiction feels like. I better check the court record again. So, it's the last statement. You can present profiles now. Oh, her name's spelled wrong. Okay. What is it? What's come over me? Without thinking, I just blurted out objection. And I yelled it at the top of my lungs, finger outstretched, ready to take on my opponent. Jesus. What a rush. Oh, he's slamming that desk. Detective Gumshoe. You talking to me, pal? Please state the defendant's name for me. What are you trying to prove with this futile exercise, Mr. Wright? You'll see. This is a very crucial line of questioning. Actually, Mr. Payne, you can answer. The defendant's name, if you please. Where is this ridiculous question coming from? The defendant's name is Maggie Bird. No. I think someone needs to check the court record. What? It says right here that it's Maggie Bird. Oh! Looks like the bird caught the cat napping. Oh. What's going on here? I have no idea either, sir. As you can see, the victim did indeed leave a name, Maggie. However, the defendant's name is actually spelled, well, E-Y. This is a blatant contradiction of fact. Oh. How about that? Hadn't even noticed. You bloody should have. You're a terrible detective, gosh. But maybe the victim didn't know how to spell her name correctly. May I remind you that it was you who said the defendant is accused of killing her lover? If they were truly lovers, it would be impossible to have not known her name. Well, there's a difference between knowing someone's name and knowing how to spell it. You can struggle to spell someone's name. I don't think it's impossible for him not to have known how to spell her name, but that's the point we're arguing here, so let's just go with it. Yo. This is very true. Mr. Payne. Yes, Your Honor? Are you absolutely certain that the defendant and the victim, Dustin Prince, I'm guessing that's what that says, someone's just come online, yes. Someone came online, so the pop-up came up over the bottom of the writing, and I was like, were in fact lovers. Yes, I'm quite certain, Your Honor. They were a well-known couple in the police force. Okay, if they were a well-known couple, then it's slightly less believable that he would misspell her name then. If they'd been together long enough for everyone to be like, ooh, Detective Gumshoe. Please testify for the court the relationship between the victim and the defendant. There is a fucking fly in here and it will not leave me alone. Yes, sir. I think this might be where he says they were even talking about marriage and I have to press it. Dustin and Mickey. Officer Prince and Officer Bird have been going out for about half a year. Yeah, he probably knows how to spell her name then. It sounded like they were even talking about marriage. There we go. The day of the incident just happened to be the victim's birthday, sir. Maggie, I mean Officer Bird, had gotten Officer Prince a present. It was something she had bought over 2 months ago. I should know, because she came to me to ask what she should get for him. Oh, those two sound like they were close. Nevertheless, tragedy struck. Yes, I see. You may cross-examine the witness? The witness, Mr. Wright. Press. Give me my achievement. Marriage? But wasn't the victim 8 years older than her? He was? Jesus. Okay, why does that matter? What, you saying a guy's gotta marry someone the same age as himself, pal? No, that's not what I meant at all. What were you getting at, dude? Detective Gumshoe and Dustin were only a year apart, you know. I think this fella has a way to go before marriage. Mind your own business, pal. There it is. There's my... Mind your own business, pal. Press Gumshoe about they were even talking about marriage. The day of the incident happened to be the victim's birthday. Over 2 months ago? Yep, she's a very considerate woman, pal. So, what was this birthday present? She got him a glove. A single glove? Why would she only give him one? Actually, Your Honor, the glove in question is a baseball glove. Oh, I see. A baseball glove. Officer Prince was a huge baseball fan. Baseball glove. Yes, Father. Just now, I believe you said the present was something she had bought over 2 months ago. Yeah. Are you saying she bought the glove at a store that far in advance? Nah, nothing like that, pal. Then, what is it like? She ordered it. It was custom made. Custom made? The glove was custom made. Yep, that's what I said. So the glove was custom made. Why? Your Honor, I really don't see how this glove is related to the case. Yes, it would seem that there is little relevance. What do you think, Mr. Wright? Do you think this glove is really relevant to the case? Yes, because we're talking about it being custom made and all that shit, so let's see what that leads to. I don't know where this will lead me, but... Of course it's relevant. That glove is the key to this whole case. Yes! Bluffing to the max. Now this is the Mr. Wright I know. I'm so happy you're back, sir. I was wondering how long it'd take. This is great. Huh. impressing people. Feels like I've done this before. As if I used to do this to squeeze information from even the most tight-lipped people. Very well. If you're that convinced, then let's hear some more about the matter. Actually, I brought the glove with me today. And? Why didn't you say so earlier? Hurry and show the glove to the court. Well, I didn't think it had anything to do with this case. Then why do you have it? What, why? Anyway, this is it, sir. That is quite garish. It's, rather yellow, isn't it? Loud AF. Birthday present from Maggie to the victim. It was custom made. Okie dokie. Officer Prince really liked the colour yellow. Oh. And that's why it had to special order it. Yep, that's right. That and one other reason. What was the other reason? I think this court has had enough. No. It's clear that the victim and the defendant were involved with each other. Yes, that is correct, Your Honour. Now, if that's true, it brings up an important question. Was the name Maggie really written by the victim? Well, no, because it never is when people write shit. I see your point, Your Honour. Detective Gumshoe, please tell the court a little more about the name on the ground. Yes, sir. We first looked into the handwriting. Unfortunately, we couldn't confirm that it was the victim's handwriting. Next, we checked the victim's pointer finger. We found that there was sand trapped under the victim's fingernail. There was also scratches on his skin that were caused by him writing on the ground. From this, we could confirm that the victim wrote this name with his right hand. Yes, a perfectly logical conclusion. Now then, Mr. Wright, cross-examine the witness. Thank you, Your Honour. Why couldn't you confirm it? So in the end you couldn't confirm it? Hey, don't you look down on us? I told you, we're not a bunch of simpletons, pal. Everyone knows you can't find out everything you want with a scientific investigation. Never had that before. Me neither. Nor I. But you don't fucking remember anything right now. Why does this notification come up on my laptop? Go away. I never had anything like that at the police academy, sir. Okay, so I made it up. Anyway. Let's check the victim's point of view. And what does that prove? Oh, Jesus. I don't actually know where I'm going with this, so... Well, it proves that he did write the name with his own finger. Not necessarily. Yes, which explains why there was sandstone under his nail. I guess he's right. And there's more. There's also scratches on his skin that were caused. Scratches on his skin? Yep, you can't see them with the naked eye, but they're there. It's incredible. Sure is. That's the power of scientific investigation. They're so small that we had to use a magnifying glass, like a really strong one. It's got that really scientific sounding name. You mean a microscope? Yeah, that's it. We used one of those and that's how we found them. I can't believe this guy doesn't know what a microscope is. Guess we can confirm. You're absolutely sure? I believe in the power of science. I wonder if my evidence is solid enough to counter with. Listening to this, you would think there was only one conclusion. But the name was definitely written by the victim. But don't you think that would be really strange, sir? If Dustin really wrote that message with his right hand, do you think I would have gone through that much trouble to get him his present? The present? What about it? Oh fuck, that's not what I wanted to press. Yeah, this is why I'm a sandwiches, but not a bunch of sandwiches. Oh, that's what he meant by it, that's what I was supposed to agree. I can't check it or anything. So it's a result of the investigation? The victim. The policeman seems he was dating the defendant. Generally bad at getting his points across. Lacks presence. What else do I have? She's saying the glove is custom made. Is he left-handed? Is that the point? His pointer finger? You know, the one you're always pointing and waving in people's faces? Don't tell me it bothers you. Every time you do it, I have a mini heart attack. It's like you're trying to kill me, pal. In any case, you examined the victim's index finger, correct? Yeah. We figured there should be something on his finger if he had been writing in sand. And the results? Listen to this, you would think there was only one conclusion. See, they're not actually confirming here. No one's saying that he is left-handed. So there's no confirmation. I'm just left to assume that now I have to with his right hand present glove, which doesn't say anywhere that it's made for a left hand. In fact, if you look at the photo, it's made for a right hand. Wait. Is the glove supposed to be on the left hand? I'm not American. Is the glove supposed to be on your non-dominant hand? I don't know. This just falls apart if you're not American. Detective Gumshoe, take a look at this. That's the glove, right? Could you tell the court what is special about this glove? What's special? Never really thought about it, but it's really yellow, and that's about it. Yes, it's really yellow, but that is only one of its qualities. Huh? There's another reason why it's special. And what would that be? It's very simple. This glove is made for a left-handed person. Left-handed? Why, you're absolutely right. This glove is made to be worn on the right hand, so you are supposed to wear it on your non-dominant hand. That doesn't make sense to me. Surely if you're going to be catching something, you catch it with your dominant hand. That's the point in that glove, right? I'm not American. That's why it had to be custom made. I probably would have figured that out if I was American and did understand this shit. Because I was just sat there going, this doesn't make sense. It's a right-handed glove. Of course, right-handed person would have a glove on their right hand. I've never seen a bright yellow left-hander's glove for sale, have you? Well, no. So, detective. Which hand did the victim use to write the name with again? That's easy. It's fucking right hand. Look, it's obvious from this picture it was his... Wait a second. Yeah. Yeah. Don't forget that the victim was left-handed. Duh. That is... I mean, I object. Overruled. Mr. Wright, I would like to know what your line of reasoning proves. Well, it proves that he didn't write that because he's left-handed. There is only one conclusion that can be drawn. A left-handed person could not have written a message with his right hand. Yes, he can. One, there are ambidextrous people. Two, you can write. I'm left-handed. I can write with my right hand. It just looks kind of messy. Therefore, unlegible. The person who wrote the name Maggie could not have been the victim. Order, order. When you think about it that way, then yes. It's not possible that this name was written by the victim himself. Then that means Maggie is... No. It's not possible! Mr. Payne? Yes, Your Honor? The evidence the prosecution has presented has failed to prove the defendant's guilt. In fact, I believe you have proven her to be innocent. No! Alright, you did it, Mr. Wright! Ooh, I feel like I can breathe again. Seems that we have reached the conclusion. You did a fine job once again, Mr. Wright. Me, Your Honor? Oh, well, thank you, sir. See? You got complimented by the judge again. You're really good. That's why you can't give up being a lawyer, sir. Are you joking? I'm more than ready to retire. I will now announce my verdict. This court finds the defendant, Maggie Bird. No, not yet. Why? I mean, please give me a few more minutes, Your Honor. What is the meaning of this, Mr. Payne? The prosecution is not finished yet. What do you mean? We would like to call our next witness to the stand. Where? You mean the killer? Normally the killer is a witness. What did this witness witness? The moment the victim was pushed to his death. What's more, he saw the very face of the culprit. What the heck? Order in the court. I believe a recess is in order. Afterwards, we will hear from this new witness. I had a feeling that was a bit too easy. I need more information. I have to see what I can find out during this recess. I can't let my guard down. It's only going to get tougher from here. Court is adjourned for recess. I'm hungry. To be continued. Oh no, I should probably save in a separate file for this game. Oh, September 8th. District's Court Defendant Lobby number 1. Amnesia? I can't believe my lawyer's trying to defend me in such a state. Why didn't you tell me, sir? That's what I'm wondering. I'm sorry I didn't mention it to you. Oh, I know what to do. I heard you could fix something like this with a really strong shock to your system. Come on, lower your head a little. A Maggie kick should be all you need. Jesus. No. I think I'll pass on this one. Come on. I'm sorry. Whenever I see someone in trouble, I have a hard time leaving them alone. I tend to stick my nose in where it doesn't belong and try to tackle everyone's problems. Well, here's one problem you won't be tackling today. Well, we're here to solve your problem first. We can deal with mine later. For now, do you think you can fill me in on a few more things? Of course, I'd be honored to. Well, I guess we'll start with my name and then I can tell you about me. No, that's okay, really. I think I know you and your name pretty well by now. I was wondering if you could help me figure out a few things about myself. So, my name is Wright. What a weird name. Serious, you really don't remember. I'll tell you what, sir. You can have this back, and maybe it'll help. This is a business card? I got this from you. It's my most prized possession. You can borrow it for now, but please give it back, okay? I'm sure I probably have some more. Okay, there are some numbers written on the back. Oh, that's his cell phone number. This business card added to court record. I handwrote my cell phone number on the back. Okay, why is that going to be relevant then? I guess we should stop talking about me and start talking about this case. This case? Yep. Can you think of anything that would be helpful for me to know? What can I tell you? I can't think of anything other than the incident with that cell phone, but... Cell phone? Yeah, your eyes lit up when we talked about it at the detention center, sir. Then explain. Hurry up and tell me. This might be very important. Okay, roger. It was on the day of the crime, just before 6 p.m. I picked up a lost cell phone while on a walk with Dustin. That's that tone. All of a sudden, the phone began to ring. Hello? Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone. Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can give this back. I'll be right there. I'm sorry I didn't catch your name. You can call me Maggie. We agreed to meet up at 6 p.m. Dustin and I waited for the person to show up, but they never did. Huh. So where is this phone you found now? I gave it to you yesterday. Oh. Huh? Is it me? Is it that phone in my pocket? Where's his phone then? You mean this? Do you think it has anything to do with the murder? I don't really know, but if my eyes lit up... Ah! You were here all along. Maya! 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 It's Maya! You're so mean! I called you a million times, but you wouldn't pick up. And when I went to check in the courtroom, everyone had already left. Now who in the heck is this? Let me guess, I'm supposed to know this girl too. Hey, good morning, Maggie. And good morning to you too, Maya. So how's it going? Is there a word for worse than abysmal? Oh? What if I said that everything will be fine? That's right, it's Maya to the rescue with the ultra-decisive, super important evidence. Here you are, Nick. The thing you wanted me to bring. Huh? Oh, thanks. What the heck is this? A list? There's about 20 people's names and phone numbers written on it. It's kind of tough, but I managed to dig up some data. It looks like these guys are up to no good. No good? As in... There's a group of con artists the police are currently investigating. I think these guys are members of that group. list of unfamiliar names and phone numbers, members of the con artist group. Why would a group of con artists pop up in a case like this? Don't look at me. Where did you get this list from in the first place? Well, don't you remember, Nick? You're the one who asked me to look this up yesterday. Oh, is that right? These numbers were in the memory of that phone Maggie found. Huh. So that's where they're from. You're awfully forgetful these days, Nick. I hope I never get to be a forgetful old prune like you. Maya? Actually, Mr. Wright recess is now over. Please bring the defendant and return to the courtroom immediately. Is Maya coming in? Oh, oops. Guess you have to get going. We can talk about you being old later, Nick. Oh, she's not coming in. Wish us luck. I guess I have all the pieces now, more or less. So, the phone, which belonged to the murderer, by the sounds of it. Which was that guy who hit me over the head with a fire extinguisher, because that's just how this game works. It's full of contact information for con artists, so that guy's a con artist. But why did he kill that other guy? I don't know. I'm gonna be right back. I need food. Let's go. All that's left is to put it all together. I'm not going to lose this. Come on, Nick. Better get a move on. Shut up, Maya. Yeah. Just ignore the noise of my crisps. Oh, Maya is in here. Okay. Court will now reconvene. Please call your next witness to stand, Mr. Payne. But before I do, if I may say a few words. What is it, Mr. Payne? It's about the next witness. He has a tendency to say things that rub people the wrong way, you see. So I ask that the court might be a little lenient on... There's no need to give a preface, just hurry up and call your witness, please. Yes, Your Honour, the prosecution calls its next witness. A drifter who was taking a walk in the park on the day of the murder. Oh, there he is. Please state your name for the court witness. Before I do, I'd like to clarify a little something. I'm trying to cover the mic up so you can't hear me crunching on my food. Huh? Alright, go ahead. Just now you introduced my wonderful self to the court, correct? Perhaps as a drifter who was taking a walk? Did I? But I will not stand for that. Now you've tinted the court's eyes and coloured me wrongly. Sure, I suppose calling me a university student would just... Okay, yep, I'm right. Off he goes. Yes, yes, I understand. I'm very sorry. I will be more careful from now on. I don't understand. What is he? A human chatterbot? Oh, Maya, I'm glad. Oh, I have to question him? Fashion, cars, women, glasses, and of course university. First rates only need apply. Fashion, cars, women, glasses? Glasses? Oh, are those your glasses? Huh. Glasses, but you aren't wearing glasses. So yes, those are his glasses. That's enough. Your name, witness. Oh, is that how you want to play this? Using your power and influence to keep the young people down. You will be held in contempt, dude. I see how you work now. You old people and your dirty tricks. You thought you had me, but you're wrong. You thought wrong. I'm sorry, it won't happen again. Really? Just... You're the one with... You are literally the one with all the power here. He just said it. Why don't you just say, shut your fucking gob, or I will help find you in contempt. You want to go to prison, pretty boy? You want to go to prison? It won't be nice for you there, but you're going anyway because you're the fucking murderer, aren't you? So, you know, there's that. Oh, man. I forgive you. Right, I suppose I could tell you my name. I am Richard Wellington, the drifting virtuoso with a PhD in drifting, as it were. Rich. Well, I guess Richard, well off, Wellington, maybe? I don't fucking know. Where's the pun? If you wanted to, you could call me a university student in transit. Mr. Wellington. On the day of the murder, you were taking a strolling through the park, correct? It would appear that you are attached to that word. You must then, by all means. But I remind you that I am in no way a prepubescent boy out on a walk with mummy. You must know I am. Anyway, please testify to the court what you saw during your walk through the park with Mummy. See, you said it again. Taking a walk. You know, what your witness will do, Mr. Wellington. I was at the park all afternoon, deep in thought about my life situation. I don't remember the time all that well, but I do believe it was past 6 p.m. All of a sudden, a police officer falls from above, right in front of my eyes. Without a thought, I looked up, and there I met the eyes of a charming young lady. So you didn't watch him get pushed, you looked up after he'd fell. Of course I remember her sweet face, it was that of the pretty defendant over there. The only other thing that I saw was a banana that fell with a police officer. That was certainly a decisive testimony. Decisive? Nick, did you hear what he just said? Yeah. That's all you have to say? How can you be so calm? It's strange, my mind is very calm and clear. Maybe it's because I believe in my client. You mean Maggie? Yes, and if she really is innocent, then that can only mean one thing. That guy is lying. You may now cross-examine the witness. I'll find out the truth no matter how well you craft your lies. Oh, he's on about the glove, isn't he? Is that what I'm doing? I'll press him before I present. The banana? Well, it was actually more than just one, more like a bunch of bananas. Yeah, it was a glove. Now, what would a bunch of bananas be doing now? And why would I know such a thing? I'm only telling you what I saw. That's really strange. Maggie never mentioned a bunch of bananas. That's it, Nick. He's got to be lying about bananas. He could be, but there's no reason for him to lie about there being bananas at this crime scene. What if it's not a lie? Well, maybe he thought he was seeing one thing and it was something else. If he mistook something else for a bunch of bananas, then that would be an inaccuracy. Think, Phoenix, think. If my client is innocent, there is no way he could have seen what he says he did. Which means if we can somehow show he's lying... Yeah, that's exactly what we need to do. She's right, she's got a sharp mind, but I just wish I could remember who she is. She's Maya! Is everything okay, Nick? Yeah. Banana! Banana! Mr. Wellington? I believe I have the bananas you saw right here. Ah, so you knew about bananas too. Why didn't you say so earlier? But don't think you can use this as a way to pull more information out of me. Dude, they're not bananas. And that's why you'd be wrong. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of... Ah, he can't see them. Because his glasses were crushed. Ah. Isn't that the baseball glove? Huh? What? A baseball glove? Doesn't it look delicious? Care for a bite? That's not... It's a... No! Okay, why are you freaking out so much about mistaking a baseball glove for a set of bananas? Like, right now, that's anything except that you didn't see it clearly. Oh. Therefore, his testimony. Okay. Your Honor, I think this proves one very important fact. This witness has bad eyesight. By the way, just how bad are your eyes? Huh? How? What? Why are you asking me all, about this all of a sudden? Your Honor, it's very simple to mistake a glove for a bunch of bananas. No, I don't think so. Objection overruled. You're one of those people. Yes, you know what I mean. You're like those people who refuse to accept Galileo. Okay. Off he goes again. He is, old bag. Shut the fuck up! And that is why I asked you how bad your eyesight is. Asked you how bad your eyesight is? They're both 2200. I suppose you're going to tell me that's terrible, right? 2200? Fuck. Why are you not wearing your glasses today then? Wait, what? He was going for 2020, but he was like, but my eyesight's better than 2020. So, why did the judge be like... Why are you not wearing your glasses? I'm confused. That's because I lost them recently, and that's 2200 is bad. I'm confused. I don't know nothing. American shit. I'm blaming it on being American shit. That's because I lost them recently, you see. Of course I was planning on getting a new pair made right away. But, you know, my glasses are no ordinary glasses, so to replace them... How about when you witnessed the crime? Were you wearing your glasses then? How about it, witness? You're an unrelenting evil man. You're like those people who reject Joan of Arc. She didn't do anything wrong. She was gruesomely burned at the... Which boils down to you were not wearing your glasses at the time. Therefore, the identity of the woman at the scene of the crime and that of the defendant cannot be proven to be the same by this witness. But the height difference was only 9 feet. And he still couldn't see it was a baseball glove. It was very possible for him to see the face of the culprit standing on the upper path. Witness, please be more accurate in your testimony. Remember, a person's life is at stake. Yes, Your Honor. Now then, please continue with your testimony. Please tell the court what happened next, in the moments after you witnessed the crime. The girl on the upper path ran away as soon as she realized I was there. After that, I immediately called the police station to report the crime. It must have been 6:45 when I made the call. Okay, but the time of death was 6:28, so why did it take you so long? They must have a lot of free time on their hands since they showed up within 10 minutes. Plus that clock that I noticed at the beginning. Actually, it said 7, didn't it? Wait. I could have sworn this was going on at like 9 PM or some shit. I don't know. So the person who was on the upper path saw you and then ran away. Yes, that's correct. Which is why even someone without a superior brain like mine can understand that that girl is the murderer. You may question the witness now, Mr. Wright. Okay, so why did it take him so long to... Immediately? As in immediately? I mean, sure, a minute might have elapsed before I did, but that's the duty of every good citizen. Or did they not teach you that at your pitiful school? You think people learn about how to call the police in college? Hey Nick, I think you should take a look at the court record for a sec. No, I already know Maya. Okay, so I'll just present that. Mr. Wellington, would you please take a look at this? You mean the victim's autopsy report? According to this, the murder occurred at 6:28 PM. So what of it? You said that you called the police immediately after the murder took place. However, by the time you called the police, it was already 6:45. There's clearly a 15-minute gap here. Do you deny it? Dude, you're a terrible liar. I think this court would like to hear what you were doing during this 15-minute gap. Grr. The witness was in shock at the time after witnessing a terrible murder. It's only to be expected that he would be a little dazed. Bullshit. 15 minutes is hardly what I would call a little dazed. Mr. Wellington? Yes? Explain yourself. What were you doing during those 15 minutes? Answer the question. Telephone, I mean... Spit it out! I was searching for a phone booth. But there was one in the photo. There was one right there. A phone booth? You mean you don't have a cell phone? No, because I have it. You and your questions, as if you're trying to open all the layers of Matryoshka. Is that what they're called? Matryoshka doll. But that Tim Minchin song taught me that they're called babushka dolls. Maybe they're called both. You must think you're really something special. Shut up, witness. I lost my cell phone. There. Are you happy? You lost it? Does it by any chance have this fucking horrendous ringtone that just screams I'm evil? Unbelievable. You lose your glasses and your cell phone, and I have both of them right here. You must be very scatterbrained when it comes to your belongings. What? Are you saying first-rate people are never allowed to lose things? Seems like you're losing them with quite the consistency. Like you're losing all of them at the same time. Enough! You annoying fuckface. Oh man. Oh man. Wait. Hold on a second. He lost his cell phone? Nick, that cell phone. Could it be... You mean the phone Maggie found? There's no way. Boy, I didn't see this coming. What should I do now? Question further. Mr. Wellington? Where is your cell phone right now? What are you getting all excited about? You seem to be a little confused. I found my phone, I'll have you know. See, here it is. Oh, I see. Huh, looks like he got his phone. And I thought that just maybe this was his. Well then, I think we've cleared this issue up. At the time of the murder, the witness did not have his cell phone because he had lost it. Therefore, the delay in his call was caused by a search for a phone booth. No, it was not. Well, that's the gist of it. I guess you could put it that way and leave it at that. Do you have any further questions, Mr. Wright? There is something. Your Honor, the witness's testimony does not make any sense. I don't believe that there was ever a need for the witness to search for a phone. How dare you? You can't just make outrageous claims like that. You do have some sort of proof, don't you? Well, yeah, of course. This evidence should be good enough, I think. Alright, let's have this proof then. Please present proof that witness had no need to search for a public phone booth. It was the first picture, right? Yeah. Quite simple, actually. Please take a look at this. The crime scene photo? Is there a problem with it? Oh, there's nothing wrong with the picture. But if you don't understand my logic after looking at it, something is wrong with you. It's a phone booth. That is correct. All the defendant had to do was walk 3 steps. Well, Mr. Wellington, why did you not use the phone booth that was right in front of you? Order, order. What does reporting the crime a little late prove for the defense? The witness can't explain what he was doing for those 15 minutes. That is reason enough to throw suspicion on his testimony. Yes, this is very true. What do you have to say for yourself, witness? Then I bet this phone really is his, Nick. He must have killed Dustin to get his phone back. Okay. But Maggie said that she was going to return it to him. So there's no reason for him to kill for it. And on top of that, we still have the phone she found anyway. But if he wasn't looking for his cell phone, maybe he was looking for something else. Was he? Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? Do you have any thoughts you would like to share with the court? Can you offer an explanation as to what the witness was doing for those 15 minutes? There's only one possible explanation staged in the crime scene. Alright, let's hear your explanation. However, be forewarned that if your explanation is not persuasive, you will be penalised. Think carefully before you present, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honour. I probably shouldn't have said there was only one possibility. Please present to the court the one piece of evidence that will answer the following. Why didn't the witness call the police right away? Perhaps this is the evidence you need to be convinced? No. Perhaps? No, it's just an idea I thought I'd throw out. Well, writing her name, that could have been what he was doing. Okay. There, his glasses. Mr. Wellington? Oh, what? Don't do that, you almost gave me a heart attack. These are your glasses, aren't they? Where did you find... Ah! Oh, he could have just denied it, idiot. I believe the court all heard what you just confessed to. That these glasses are in fact yours. I'll tell you where they were found, Mr. Wellington. These glasses were found under the victim's body. Under the victim's body? Order! Order! Now wait a second. Hold on. I didn't confess or confirm anything. Your Honour, I think the answer is quite clear here. As he fell, dust imprints grabbed the culprit's glasses. The culprit knew that he had to find his glasses and searched frantically for them. What he didn't realise was that they were under the victim's body. And that's why it took him 15 minutes to make that call. Mr. Wright, are you indicating the witness as the real murderer? Isn't that normally how it works? Of course, this is precisely what I'm doing, that is. Wah. I know I'm right. He's the real murderer. Did you figure it out, Nick? More or less. Turns out this cell phone was the key to this case after all. Anyway, now is our chance to deep six this guy. I'll sink him in one shot. Yeah! This is so exciting watching you work again. Somehow my old self is coming back to me. It's time to sink or swim, everything rests on the edge of it. This is the moment I've been waiting for. Order, order. Your Honour, the defence. The defence is making a mockery of this court. Without any solid ground to stand on, he accuses the witness of being the murderer. Yeah, that's right. I'm no criminal. This third-rate fraud of a lawyer. In that case, why don't we look at it from a different perspective? Let's hear your explanation as to why you are not the murderer. Why, that's easy. For example, there's the name the victim wrote. What about that? Oh, you mean the name Maggie? Yeah, even an idiot like you can read that, right? But we already know this was not written by the victim himself. After all, the defendant's name is Maggie Y, and the victim is left-handed. In other words, in order to make the defendant look guilty, the real criminal used the victim's right hand to write her name on the ground. But wouldn't that mean the real criminal was someone the defendant knew? Otherwise, how else would that person know her name was Maggie or Maggie? Because she'd said her name earlier in the phone call. That's a good point. The witness didn't even know of Miss Bird before the trial. Oh, I forgot. Huh. Is there any way this creep could have known Maggie's name beforehand? It would be best if I could prove that the witness had a chance to learn that the defendant's name was Maggie. Now, will the defense please present its case? How could the witness have known the defendant's name? The phone? Mr. Wellington? You didn't have your cell phone with you on the day of the murder, correct? So what if I didn't? When you realised you had lost it, what did you do? What did I do? Didn't you try and find it by calling it? Why, you... How did you... Your Honor, these questions have nothing to do with... Overruled. Mr. Wright, where are you going with this line of questioning? Do you think that there is some relation between the witness's cell phone and the murder? I do, Your Honor. On the day of the murder, Maggie Bird picked up a lost cell phone in the park. And... she also received a phone call from the owner of the phone. And now we're gonna go through it again. That was when you learned that her name was Maggie. Yeah. You made one fatal mistake. Fatal mistake? My client's name is EY. The name was written on the ground was IE. This is a mistake that only could occur if all you knew was how her name sounded. Order. But, Your Honor, the witness has no motive. And your point is? It's very simple, Your Honor. A person usually would not kill someone without a reason. And Mr. Wellington had no reason to kill anyone. That's absolutely correct. I don't have a motive. Mr. Wright? Your Honor, could you explain what motives this witness could have had? Yeah, I think so. It's very simple, Your Honor. The con artist. He's a con artist. Are you sure, Nick? If I said I can't offer an explanation, then the trial's over, right? Yeah, but... Now then, please present to the court proof that the witness had a motive. Mr. Wellington's motive is right here. What is this? A list? These phone numbers were pulled from the memory of the phone the defendant found. And we have determined that the people on the list are members of a certain group. You looked up all those numbers? Of course. This list of phone numbers was stored in the cell phone's memory. The names and numbers belong to people who are members of a certain con artist group. What? Con artist? Can you explain why these numbers were on your phone, Mr. Wellington? This is an outrage, an invasion of privacy. Looking up phone numbers on a person's phone is a worse crime than murder. Really? That's the bridge you're going down. Okay. You're one of those people, you're just like the concentrated brilliant artist. I don't care, Mr. Wellington. I really fucking do not care. All I want is for you to tell us what this list is about. You think any of you know what it's like to be a refined man such as me? Your Honor, this is unjustified badgering of the witness. Objection overruled. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? Why would the witness have the list of... the numbers of a group of con artists on his phone. Isn't that obvious? The witness is a member of that group. Mr. Wellington is a member of this very group. No. All of your friends' phone numbers are stored right here on this phone. If anyone were to look into these phone numbers, it would be all over for you. That is why you had to kill. No, this is too much. That does make quite a bit of sense. Well, Mr. Wellington, would you care to explain? I got you now. That police officer. Your Honor. What is it, Mr. Payne? Your Honor, this is unjustified badgering of the witness. You've already said that. You said that exact same thing only a few seconds ago. Please, let's think about the content of that phone call. Hello? Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone. Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can give this back. The defendant had already promised that she would return the phone. After that, all Mr. Wellington had to do was meet Miss Bird to get his phone back. Why then would he need to kill anyone? That's a valid point. Why does the defense think about this? Think about it logically, then it makes sense. And maybe we should be thinking outside of the box. Yeah, if we think like that, let's see. Maybe that slimeball saw something in the crime scene that made him commit murder. Oh, that's why his hat's in such plain view. He's in his uniform. Your thoughts, Mr. Wright? Well, I don't think Mr. Wellington went to pick up his phone in a very friendly manner. But he was promised his phone, so why would he have been unfriendly to the defendant? He must have seen something that didn't agree with him when he got there. Well then, Mr. Wright, what was this something that didn't agree with the witness? Victim? What Mr. Wellington saw was the victim. The victim? You mean Dustin Prince? Dustin Prince had gone on his date right after his shift was over. With no time to change, he went to the park still wearing his police uniform. Oh. The girl that picked up my phone is with a policeman. He couldn't have known they were going out, so he began to worry. He was afraid the policeman would ask a few questions before returning the phone. If I do anything suspicious, he might run a check on my phone. In his mind, it was possible they'd already run a check on his phone. And he went into a panic, is that what you're saying? Yes, exactly. Officer Prince was murdered simply because he was in uniform. Mr. Payne, do you have any comments? I'm thinking. It seems the truth has come out at last. The witness, Mr. Wellington, you are... oh god, he's laughing. Squishy cheeks! Impressive. Not bad for a person with a third-rate education. What's that supposed to mean? The evidence. Evidence! That guy's really creeping me out. All you've been waving around and talking about is that suspicious cell phone. Suspicious phone number this, suspicious con artist group that. Con group, whatever. They're all on that phone. But who's to say that phone is really mine? Where's your proof? Your evidence? You want proof that this phone is yours? I already told you earlier. A phone I lost. I've already found it. You don't even have the slightest idea who the phone in your hand belongs to. But you can't be sure it isn't mine, you simpleton. You can be sure it isn't mine. So, he hit me over the head earlier to get his phone back. But I still have his phone, so I'm guessing he grabbed my phone. What? So I just have to prove that that's my phone. Feels good to see you squirm. We do seem to have a problem on our hands with this phone. Whose phone is it? Without knowing that, it's meaningless as evidence. Your Honor, this is bad. I can't let him turn the tables on me like this. Huh. This cell phone. There has to be something I overlooked. There's got to be. Maybe... Fingerprints? I got it. We should check for fingerprints. Fingerprints? Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Wellington must have left some prints on his phone. Nick, don't you remember? You got that from Maggie, you wiped it off. I what? You said there was sand all over it, so... I wiped it. Really thoroughly, too. Balls. It's so much fun watching third-rate trash babble like morons amongst themselves. Okay. We must have made a complete recovery. How many times do I have to say this? My phone is right here, you see. Oh, and incidentally, you can't check the numbers stored on this phone. It must have glitched because all the numbers just magically disappeared. You've got to be joking. You erased all the numbers I was going to use as evidence. Mr. Wellington? What's this? By the tone of your voice, it sounds like you still have some fight left in you. Where did you finally find your cell phone? Oh, he's laughing? Oh, you are too much. And of course you have no idea what I'm talking about. Oh my... I remember now! It's like they hung up. He called the phone to find out where it was. And smacks me, went to take it, and then took my phone. I hate painkillers. I hate everything. So that's when... What's wrong, Mr. Attorney? Why the harsh glare? Why the harsh glare in your eyes? Kick the stupid ass bitch. Nick, we've worked so hard to get this far. But if you don't do something quick, he's gonna get off scot-free. I know this phone has to be his. But how am I supposed to prove something like that? Let's have a look. I can't. Ah, I handwrote my cell phone number on the back. Mr. Wright, if you cannot prove who the owner of that cell phone is, your indictment has no basis and therefore no power. It looks like you came up a penny short. Where did I go wrong? I lost a friend somewhere along. Don't blame yourself. You're merely a third-rate lawyer. You only made one big mistake. Who are you? What are you? That's something you haven't figured out for yourself yet. Who I am? The court hereby concludes the cross-examination. And he's laughing again. If that will be all, I'll have to bid you gentlemen and ladies goodbye. I have a reservation at the ultra-fancy restaurant on the other side of town. On that, all the friends thank you for your assistance. You've had a stressful day, so please, bon appetit. What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to just let it go at that? Raise an objection. Please wait, Your Honor. Alright, Nick. I think I may be able to prove it. Prove it? Prove what, Mr. Wright? Everything. Okay, that's big talk there, Nick. I don't know about that. Your Honor, the cross-examination has already ended. Besides, the defense is just going to badger the witness with more inane questions. You will not harass the witness, is that clear, Mr. Wright? I won't harass him. Did you hear that? No harassment allowed, Mr. Attorney. Please, Your Honor. Very well. But this is your last chance, Mr. Wright. You may present one piece of evidence to the... I only get one shot at this. If you cannot prove everything, it's over for your client and for you. Do you fully understand? Yes, Your Honor. I'm sure you're well aware, Your Honor, but the cross-examination period has ended. Are you paying attention, Mr. Payne? I said that Mr. Wright could present only one more piece of evidence. Oh. Now then, Mr. Wright, this is your last chance. It all comes down to this. It's go time. Please present the one piece of evidence that will explain everything. Fingers crossed. Why, thank you. How nice. Here, please have one of mine. Judge's business card added to the court record. It's written in fancy scripts. The ink is strong and clear, but I still can't read it. Wait, what am I doing? This isn't the time to be exchanging business cards. Your Honor, there is something very important about that card, and that is the back of the card. The card is important because of what's on the back. You wrote your cell phone number on the back, but that's exactly it. Can you please call this number from your cell phone? Huh? Right now? But court is still in session. It's okay, you'll see. Okay, if you say so. Is the defense preparing something, Mr. Wright? We're going to call my cell phone now. And then the court will see everything for what it is. Of all the idiotic, stupid things to... Steel Samurai! That's my ringtone. Yeah. Bitch got my phone. What? Why is my phone... What is this stupid sounding ringtone? Mr. Wellington, that is the Steel Samurai theme. How dare you? Huh. How strange. I could almost swear that you're holding my phone. Your? Ah! No, 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 no. It can't. By the way, before I forget, thank you very much for the lump on my head this morning. I don't think I need to explain any further, except to say... When you went to retrieve your cell phone, you mistakenly took the wrong one. Oh, shit, he dead. He, like, legit dead. So, that is what happened. You were knocked out by Mr. Wellington. His money lives on his pride and self-image alone. And in order to hide his involvement with the con artist group, he has become paranoid and has lost all ability to make rational judgments. Huh. Then Mr. Wright, the phone you're holding is Mr. Wellington's, naturally. Speaking of that man, how is he, Mr. Payne? Dead. He's dead. He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. Very well. Now then, this court finds the defendant, Maggie Bird. Yay, not guilty! The trial case still took almost 2 hours. Jesus. That is all. This court is adjourned. Oh. I knew that the real you would shine through eventually. I'm so moved by what you've done for me, sir. Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I feel really bad for Dustin. He didn't just do anything to deserve this. It's probably because of me. Huh? My whole life has been nothing but a whirlwind of bad luck and failures. Oh yeah, I forgot that. That's the thing with this character. Your whole life? Can't be that bad, can it? Since I was 6 months old when I fell from the 9th floor of my apartment building. How are you not dead? I've been hit by all sorts of vehicles, gotten sick from all sorts of foods, failed at almost every test I've ever taken, experienced almost every kind of disaster, and never won or even tied at a game of tic-tac-toe. My life has really been nothing but a string of disasters. That is, pretty bad. Up until I went to college, I was known as the Goddess of Misfortune. And then, at the academy, everyone called me Lady Luckless. Lady Luckless? What's worse is that my misfortune always seems to latch onto those around me. What do you mean? When I see someone in trouble, I always try to help. Oh, that's right, you were talking about this earlier. It happened again recently too, sir. There was an old lady pacing back and forth by the pedestrian crosswalk. I gave her my hand, and before I knew it, we were having dinner at my house. Oh. I'm sure that Dustin's gone because of me. You're saying you went on a date with that old lady? Is that what that was about? I hate taking painkillers. Never fucking swallow them properly. That's not true. The glove didn't even have any sort of special meaning. It was just a present to say thanks for covering one of my night shifts. Oh, I see. Everything is all my fault. Dustin's death, your head being all messed up. Oh, well, I don't think my head is that messed up yet. I'm going to find a new life for myself starting now. Next time we meet, I'm sure I'll have found a whole ocean's worth of good luck by then, sir. You know, after all, the Goddess of Misfortune is only a name. You bet. I'm gonna make it, I promise. Next time we meet, I'll only be an unlucky person instead of a goddess. Yeah, that's the spirit. Well, Mr. Wright, Maya, I should get going. Okay, good luck to you. Thanks. Take care of yourselves too. We do see her again, but I don't remember if it's in this game or the third one. She also shows up in Edgeworth Investigation. Sigh, what a horrible day. I've gotten my memory back, but things are still a little fuzzy. But you're okay, and that's what counts. You really had me worried. Come on, let's get back to the office. Huh? I'm afraid to ask, but here goes. So this might be bad, but... who are you? What? I thought you said you got your memory back! At that moment, everything really did come back to me. Detective Gumshoe. He's someone I've had clashes with in the past in certain cases, but he's also been a good ally during others. The judge. He's a lovable, kind old man who is easily swayed by other people's opinions, but in the end, he always comes up with the right verdict. This person, I haven't got a clue. He seems to know me, but maybe he's mistaken me for someone else. And this girl, Maya? You finally remembered. This is Maya Fey, my assistant. That's right, I have so many unforgettable memories about her. For example, Earth to Nick, what's wrong? You keep staring at me. Don't tell me you've missed me. Well, yeah, I suppose I have. I feel like I haven't seen you in ages. Oh? Well, I'm back now, so it's time for us to create new memories together. Alright, sounds good. All the phone numbers on my phone were erased by Mr. Wellington. I guess I have to start over from the very beginning. Come on, Nick, let's go to our usual burger joint. Okay. Actually, it hasn't even been that long since she came back into my life. And that story began on one rainy afternoon 2 months ago. Oh, we're going back. The last turnabout. Hey, it's pals! But I think I will leave that there with episode 1 done, because I'm in pain, and there.